Hello, chat. Welcome back. Uh, uh, Hello, chat. Welcome back.
I'm still in the field. How you manage to get everything you want? Still ain't half a million dollar, other half a lot. I'm trying to balance it. Said if it's worth something free, then it's worth the challenge. Crashing out for nothing don't make no sense. I never understand it. I got rich, but I got little ones still on dope. That shit be damaged. Know my ass should go. That's one laughing. Kitty, 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 kitty. Pussy ass nigga don't hide that tail. Number one rule, don't kiss that tail. Check the stats, I do number.
I've been going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. Put orders in. I go hard as I can go to win. I've been going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Yeah, but I can't hold it in, and I'm not in the lose when I go hard as I can go to win. The fuck? Somebody tell him I am Mr. Chill. Numbers for real. This ain't no cap, I get money for real. A little ain't random, no comments for real. Don't play with baby, I go million. I made it out, but yeah, I'm still in the field. 500 racks hit in my ear. And in my earlobe. And in the ghetto. Man in the middle. Man in the end. Run with them guys. Man in my town. Shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. What?
Got it.
Forever dauntless. No time to waste.
Time to push my luck again.
Too soon. Not done. Well, let's get it. Yeah. Stinking cloud.
I must heal. Still on my feet.
Trying to run it up, they turn me to an item. I ain't fucking with them mother. I'm into it. I'm off the spot, like I'm ready to hold neck. Everybody call her deuces out of the sort of bitch always said she ain't never did, but she'll try it. I ain't never going out without a scuff, and I'm a fighter.
No time to waste.
Really from the trenches, all my bitches got a tramp stamp. So they blow them in, I could've did it by my damn self. I'm the one who put up in the Bentley with the red guts. I ain't in it if it's if I'm with you, then I'm down with you. Really trying to
Covered.
by the whole hood. Trying to keep it good, how
Battle favors the fearless.
shit I had to make it through my hands fucked up. Ran me up a bank, don't keep it going, bought some more drugs. Only get it up. Once you get some shit to cherish, gotta put it up.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
I'ma tell you how it is, I ain't sorry.
Time to press ahead.
Tired of the same
Oh. Oh no. She go too fast. I don't even wear no seatbelt. Okay, now she got D cups.
No time to waste. In position.
This is my time. Fleet of foot.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Don't waste a step.
Too dark?
My path be true. Tactical.
This is my time. Coming through.
Nothing important is ever easy. Swift as my feet can carry me. I've got it.
Fatum favors the fearless.
Nothing will stand in my way. made a grave mistake.
Now I'm all boss, sir. I can be rapping for free. You gotta send me a budget. I can be fucking your whole raw. Just on a raw.
My path be true.
No holding back.
I won't give in. Best be on my way. On the move. Come on, Carl. Show him who you are.
Forever dauntless.
No choice but to keep going. Can't slow down.
Shoes.
Swift and lethal.
Ready for another round?
Is that you?
Victory awaits. Time to strike. I'm not no failure. This is gonna feel good. Another fight. Let's go. On that scar. Another step forward.
This is my time.
Alright.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time. Survival is all that matters.
I ain't gonna say shit.
Something good here, I hope.
Game. Game.
They might have a lot to say, but ain't gonna never face you. You got
Fuck.
race it, don't let it break you. It's hard as hell trying to make it, even harder save me. She started off in a trap house and took it major. Got a gang text trying to fuck us off. Switch on my whole entourage, putting all my hands up. Bullshit, when you speak about the better part. Took it from a block to a 200-foot yacht. Everything good when it's good until it's not. Got my mind on my money, I ain't thinking about no thought. Supposed to be keeping low, see this bitch trying to get caught. She knowin' if she get seen, I would be a take her stock. Had to get outside my comfort zone, I'm on it now. I was starting to feel stagnant.
I had to switch the motion to on that shit. Now how the fuck she ain't gon' post it?
I hit her in a Rolls Royce one time and then I ghosted her.
Oh, we the coldest. Cold. Streets getting colder and colder. Streets getting colder and colder. You too cold. I hate that. No.
Incoming.
Battle favors the fearless. Making my move.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Don't bleed out on me.
Why are you going after Will, bruh? What do you do?
The blade will not bend.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Is it?
Hitazeth. Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Open up.
Under their noses.
Insecurities, I even fell in love with all his flaws. You smile, the cute as your eyes, look like they from heaven. Your body, I'll do the honest too. If you let me, they honest.
But to keep going.
They don't regret me, Ferrari, that's some
Have to keep going.
the way you try it. Don't test me, fuck all of them niggas all in your text message. I'm richer and way cooler. I'm not flexing, I'm always thinking about money. I can't help talking to you, trying to figure out. I know you've been wanting to the world. We can go anywhere if I fuck with her. Gang shit, Chanel girl. If you go tech, man, and you a mess, girl.
Let's get going.
You never lie to you, keep you wide of the mix, baby. You will never be involved. Got me wide open, we've been vibing. A couple insecurities, I even fell in love with all your flaws. You know I'm always working, but I answer all your calls. Ain't no hidden motives, I be doing it just because. Got me wide open, we've been vibing. A couple insecurities, I even fell in love with
79.
Something good here. I hope. Battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just trying to live my life.
I'm just trying to live my life. Moon rocks on stars, straight cash, no cars. Living life like stars. Thanking God every day we finally winning. You was supposed to be my nigga, right here with me. I'm just trying to live my life.
Just what I need.
They say I ain't living right. Finest car designer and the flashy eyes. Living for tomorrow, hoping for tonight.
Vlakith.
I'm just trying to live
Vlakith.
my life.
I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon.
attention. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Skageth! I followed your path. What good?
Now that I'm a winner.
Stone for it to be shattered. She tests me. A trial of faith.
I don't think so, bro.
Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. Yes. I might gain Vlaakith's favor yet. Silence! I must think.
You still trying to fuck, right? Let me know. What the fuck? Just trying to live my life. Right. For tonight. I'm just trying to live my life. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Quite the cozy setup you'll have here. I'll just make myself comfortable, thank you. If I just... Oh, dear sweet God. I mean...
Gonna play on a runaway. One day, magic on a Monday. Shout out to the strip.
You wish to speak? I've inspected a tadpole up close and seen the effects of them on the absolute so-called true souls. Powerful, certainly, but clearly arrested by magic too. The question I just can't answer is, who has done this? And why? There'll be no firm answers until Moonrise Towers, I fear. Hopefully. I've chosen a successor as first Druid, Francesca of the High Forest. I sent a bird to summon her. Wrath has promise, but he's not ready yet. The Grove needs experience and a strong hand. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Indeed. Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. The storm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source. Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said. Miss it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities. Be wary of anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have ill intent. I'm just glad to be out here amidst the Oakfather's creations.
Goes in, cuss and arrest her. Going that should mess her. At all.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Very well.
Well, mate. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep rothe, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show. Tempting. Give it some time. Develop a bond and... He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with
One of your people is different. We get the system is a week to learn.
and the moral.
The farmer made a deal with the devil. So the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? And given the circumstance, I'd do it again. My soul was a necessary price to pay for. You know I can't say more, but I can say this. I had but one road I could travel. For now, you have a dozen, 100, 1,000 to choose from. A road that leads to a devil is the very last one you should follow. My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call." So it was for me. After my exile, I was hunting near the Cloverwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved, the cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade. And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me, horns and all. The people will see a curiosity. Maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights.
But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. We can have all for it, but it won't so much as chip one of her nailed claws. She'll escape to the hells, and if we succeeded, my life would be taken in exchange. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. I'm so sorry to give you another reason to sleep restlessly, but it's my burden to bear. She won't touch you unless there's something there for her to take. Don't give her so much as an inkling there might be.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do? The instructions were easy enough, weren't they? If slightly elaborate. I find that a healthy amount of theatrics, a voice from the beyond, a magic flute, a friendly, if highly combustible magma method, tends to make for a more compelling case. If nothing else, I'm sure I piqued your curiosity. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. An eruption the size of Waterdeep, I think my exact words were. Oh, I was surprised. But pleasantly so. Just like I said, amid the madness that has befallen us. It seems almost out of place to think of a kiss. And yet, now more than ever, it's important to recall what makes us human. A stolen glance, that sudden heartbeat. Sometimes the little things are worth more than kingdoms. They promise things to come.
Facts.
I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong.
It is, though.
You did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mistra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and
I can turn into a wolf, bro.
study. Yet it is life's most worthy pursuit in my impartial, if not humble opinion. If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls. I know what it is to hunger, and I know what it takes to keep that hunger under control. He's done that so far, despite his condition. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I hear you did the deed. How was your little romp?
With Lae'zel, you mean?
You filthy devil! I'm shocked. I thought the two of you would just flop about like dying fish and then call it a night, but no. Shows me. But you're not here to gossip. What can I do for you? What's to tell? I was sired by a vampire named Cazador. Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, I'd rather not reflect on it. I was attacked. A gang of vagrants, a tribe of wandering Gur, took issue with a rumor.
Good.
They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be. I was a magistrate, working to keep the peace in Baldur's Gate, imprisoning troublemakers, that kind of thing. I can't remember much, truth be told. Centuries of torment will do that to you. Why do you insist on excusing the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen. Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers, if we can convince the right people to talk.
Soldier. The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. But to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash, politician, inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. Gives me energy, power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But Not today. Copper for your thoughts? Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? Lucky you. Sometimes I think I'd be better off indulging in a bit of light oblivion. Well, you may as well make some good memories mixed in with the body horror, huh?
Body horror?
Copper for your thoughts? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. Pose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. Amicus Animalis.
How you doing, puppy?
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Master, friend, I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Be on my way.
I am Vlakith's most... If you must know, Vlakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the Undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be. Say what I must be. To survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
Whatever I do is a train.
It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
Something the matter? All that's happened. You have a talent for understatement, you know that? Specifics, please. Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halsin is our best bet. There's also Volo.
Halsin's right here in
As
camp.
knowledgeable as he boasts to be, perhaps he can help. I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with. Fine. What's on your mind? Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along. I don't know what you mean. It's nothing, really. You've already... Something the matter? You've already pestered me with your no...
Okay. Bitch.
Open up.
Hells!
The Absolute's forces have taken Father to Moonrise Towers.
Shout out my label, this me. I'm in this bitch with TB. I'm in this bitch with Portray. I just pulled up me, yeah. 500 racks to the plug. What you know about showing love? What you know about pulling up? Bentley truck. Make these bitches fall in love. Bottom, we used to wear each other clothes. Especially if you not got no bitch. On my road. Eat them low. I got my hood in control. Left with some fro. Right with some froze. Both of my ears some fro. If she want titties, if she want titties, I pay for it. Draco's on Draco. Founders on Founders. I just bought me some new water. Shout out New Orleans. I'm in the bench, I'm at Nina John Wall. Getting out you like a leaf in the fall. We taking them all. Our friendship and a mental.
Walk in the way of doing it for the family.
Popping these perks, I didn't turn too sad. 100 rack stuff in the man. 100 rack stuff in the man. 100 rack stuff in the sofa. No, the neck and approach. I know they never approach. They take the neck at the bullet. It's time to move.
Chance you retain among your traveling ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the and I would my thanks for your excellent guidance. Yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on...
Exposes what to who?
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you.
Yeah, I got Chanel swag, you know I be seed up.
You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young
For real.
Has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare. Worthy of the name, drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst.
Leslie.
Why, some bread,
Yes, wait.
cheese,
I got 6 wash. At a time.
a feast.
If it's about my
Grudge me a bite of rest in the past before I get Oh, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand.
It's a big fight. You know, a big jet.
Good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring.
I don't want no smoke with you if you don't want no smoke with me. Dog, if you want smoke with me, switch your shit, Sleeping Creek. Yo, vibe, dog. You know what I mean? It's a strategy. Keep on stacking G. Make them proud of me. That ain't it. Real talk.
The long-awaited question.
One of a kind. I ain't looking back. Baby, you look better naked. You should take it off.
You know, wrong here. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen
Whatever you wanna do.
She knows of your strife with the Absolute. That most insidious of evils.
My favorite color, blue.
The very purpose of my presence, in a roundabout sort of way.
Good ain't good enough.
That the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods. We, the very fabric of the universe.
I guess I'm solid as they come.
That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
The All.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world. I may be slow to anger, but I will not have you sully this moment
My bad.
of sorrowful import with ill-considered levity.
It's all right.
I was just trying to keep everything levitated, bro.
Gallows humor were appropriate. This is its grim.
Trying to elevate and levitate.
It brings
Medicate.
no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
I'll smoke until I'm elevated. Gotta stay medicated. Got a master's degree, I'm educated.
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To to you, I commit him to care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
The house.
Sure, yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas.
Lie to your honor. I'm an enemy.
Gods ordained
What is that song?
tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours. Come, ebb, come, flow. Come, all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion.
No, man, I don't masturbate.
Moon unto us.
Bitch. Baby talk fire. Fucking nigga mean, nigga.
Bitch.
Fuck you talking about. Yeah. I'm on their ass today. I just went and picked me up a bag today. I put up on the scene with a bad little babe. She got a fat ass when I smash and shake. Smacking ass playing patty cake. Shut the fuck up, do what daddy say. I think I got a little baby mad at me. Fucked up ass, she look bad today. Told her hop in the whip, we can go get it fixed. I'ma drop the bitch off of my sis, she the shit. As soon as she done with that nappy ass head, you can call up your boy to come pick up his bitch. Damn. Look at my wrist, that's a brick. I just fucked up my Rolex, but fuck it, it's lit. Damn. I don't give a fuck about no fame and no chain and no jewelry. Put me on the lit. Damn. I just went side with the label. Niggas offer me a contract.
We going baby on baby.
I ain't wondering why. The shit was whack, I didn't sign that. I'm the best, but never mind that. Okay. My shit so hard that they rewind that. Got that work, but you can't find that. You can't do it in finance. I got one in the trap, one foot up there after your coat on the rock. Got my dick in your bitch, she be bending it over and buzzing it open and throwing it.
Okay.
I'm tryna go fuck a buddy. Fuck all the yoga, they don't really love me. I'm tryna give me some motherfucking money. If they bring me milk, right, they ain't just my cousin. I bet we shoot up your motherfucking party. If somebody touch me, it's one of my brothers. I bet won't none of these niggas that talk on the internet try me, they see me in public. I bet they play out my motherfucking teacher. Bitch, I don't rap, I be motherfucking preach. I bet you pay for that motherfucking show, and I bet you pay for that motherfucking feature. Bitch, I'm on their ass today. I just went and picked me up a bag today. I put up on the scene with a bad little bitch. She got a fat ass when I smash and shake. Smacking ass playing patty cake. Shut the fuck up, do what daddy say. I think I got a little baby mad at me. Fuck it, let's go to the bank. Huh.
Baby, racks. Keep them on me like I live in the bank. Pints.
Lie to your honor. I don't think about it. Nasty way. I don't masturbate. Bars.
Keep them on me like I live in the bank. Pints. Did it sir like I live out the drink. My fashion is high, I live in the sky. I'm keeping my fire. I hope they don't try. You heard them on fire, but that ain't no lie. My youngins, I love them. I know they gon' ride. Rex, Hunter, get them knocked off and won't think about it. Lie to your honor. Look them straight in the face and won't blink about it. I just finesse for a bad today. We white didn't know you're the nasty way. Next time I call you the fastest way. Fuck on you, bitch, I don't masturbate. I just kept it 100, they had to hate. I heat it up and I blast away. Ain't doing no whipping this glass today. She let me hit it, I had to pay. She let me get it, you had to wait. I'm still ahead of my class today. I do the dash with no license plate. Nigga try me, he gon' die today.
I'm on their ass today. I just went and picked me up a bag today. I put up on the scene with a bad little bitch. She got a fat ass when I smash and shake. Smacking ass playing patty cake. Shut the fuck up, do what daddy say. I think I got a little baby mad at me. Fuck it, let's go to the bank. Huh.
Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here. Rich piece of bankroll, showing how to do it. Baby going crazy, you been getting straight to it. I done caused you many fights, and I'm fucking on the storage. Catch me in Atlanta, no security with my jewelry. Found out I'm rich, my baby mama. gotta stop him, man. I'm here to watch me too hard. I think they got binoculars. Every nigga with me, I'm go. It ain't no stopping us. Niggas acting like they got the back. I'm trying to stop it up. Do this for the bros down the road. Gotta lock it up. All you gotta do is say smoke, then we popping up. Some hard, he ain't drop it. I've been going hard, it's gonna be hard for you to talk that. I make it look easy, but this shit really a process. I'm really a millionaire, still in the project. Baby putting on for the city. Baby, he the realest. Baby probably got a couple million.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
Baby getting jiggy, stays with the glizzy. Baby CEO, shake the game like you did. You would think it's Mardi Gras, I got these bitches showing titties. And I ain't throwing beads, pulling bitches weed. Stalling bitches out if I'm a daughter, she'll flee. When I fuck a doggy style, the only time I'm on my knee.
The doddering act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left. Of course, we offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the...
Slang at 380. I'm going baby on baby.
I thought there was a remix of that with Lil Baby, but I don't think there is. I'm going baby on baby.
Cook that shit up, Quay.
Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. But essentially, yes, I'm living on borrowed time in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be. That remains ahead of us.
Get in the water.
The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
Doctors and dentists started off on my city. Lower. Lower, yeah.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel.
Help.
I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
I'm getting outraged.
Skakak Kia Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Hold on.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlaakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Sharas's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people.
That's where we decide the fate of your people?
Break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just a Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel. Every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaithisk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
I told him ice my wrist up. I like to hold my fist up. How they boy the baby in the end, getting his fist up. Why he keep the fire and throw them foes in every picture? Cause nigga, baby putting on for the city. Baby he the realest. Baby probably got a couple million. Baby having 4 or 5 killers. Baby got children. Still drug dealer. Baby ain't a trapper, he a rapper. Baby make it clap. Baby in the hood getting active. Baby keep it real with his people. Baby like a preacher.
He speaks true of the Zaithisk. You need to trust him. Vlaakith led you astray, I believe him, and so should you. Kill him, this is your chance to earn Vlaakith's redemption. What do you want to do, Lae'zel? I have your back. I mean, I am her bitch. I kinda gotta ride or die, right? I mean, the sword's already out. I'm a bitch. I mean, Vlaakith did lead us astray. That's true. That's very true.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me a Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's lord. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come through portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust.
Vlaakith's gaze?
Astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting.
Baldur's Gate? She didn't say a fucking word. Bye.
Me and my dog.
Vlakith Kosivim Hrath Crashhead. Only in Vlakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate, but they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlakith. Forsake Vlakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlakith. She has sinned against me. Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed. I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illicit deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. I'd never thought Vlakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlakith to true godhood. Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better. Yes, we'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, my God! Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just... My research, it's not too deep. You won't find a more learned opinion. You only have a matter of days.
I'm good. It's the demon.
This darkness, it hurts. You must feel it too.
Gobos.
Are you the true soul?
Well, yes.
I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
Too many dead contacts in my telephone. She knew to my feet, but bitch, you sneaky, you will never know. He done put the people in the beef, I still can't let it go. Ain't losing no sleep, but if I did, I ain't gon' let it show. I planted my seeds in the streets, and I just let it grow. Had a double down, 100 round, I'm super cautious. I preach to the street, they pay me cash, I'm taking off. I'm on all their ass, I'm sitting back, I'm taking off.
So much armor as I could tell you if it's fake or not.
I done beat the odds, but put my people on my favorite part. Soon as we catch dog, he gon' get robbed, he fuck, he getting popped. People say I'm hot as fuck, I told him I'm just getting started. Went from hanging on the corner, I'm trying to buy my whole apartment. Money coming in and make you fall out with your closest partners. Everyone come to me with they pity stories, they know I got it. You did what I did and you ain't had shit and you supposed to pop it. Could've moved to LA and left everybody. Spent $250,000 on a ritual since they all watching. I come from the projects, I
Got money stuffed in all pockets.
Icebox lit, got my chain, and like a water faucet. If I ever told you I love you,
You forever like.
she knew to my feet, but bitch, you sneaky, you will never know. He done put the people in the beef, I still can't let it go. Ain't losing no sleep, but if I did, I ain't gon' let it show. I planted my seeds in the streets, and I just let it grow. Had a double down, 100 round, I'm super cautious. I preach to the streets, they pay me cash, I'm taking off. I'm on all their ass, I'm sitting back, I'm taking off. So much things I can tell you if they fake or not.
Oh, nice. Wait. Cosmic Omen. Omens of the future that you gain from consulting the stars. What?
I got a brand new coupe, running around the city with some brand new juice. I got a bad bitch too, running money, y'all can't take no days off. Bitch, I'm my own boss, I can't get laid off. Try me, them youngins, they'll take your face off. Try me, them youngins, they'll take your face off. Grinding every day, I had to get it, had to work with what I had. I went and ran me up a bag. I got these pussy niggas mad, but they ain't doing shit. Two-door coupe, yeah, the fashion. Hopped out in a brand new latest fashion. I know they can't stand that little rich bastard. I'm gon' show my ass I never had shit. I think I'm a junkie, I need rehab, I'm addicted to the lean. I went and did it with my team. 20,000 on some things. I know time get hard, but it's gon' pay off.
Hey. 45 health is fucking nice.
No days off. Running around the city in a brand new coupe. I got a brand new coupe. Running around the city with some brand new juice. I got a bad bitch too. Savage for the money, going hard for my kid. Sometimes I have nightmares about the shit that we did. I come from the jungle, you can't live where I live. Police, they was on me, glad I hid where I hid. Can't sell dope forever, get the money and quit. Then go get the money, turn the money legit. 2, 4, 5, that's a hard 9. Stay down for the payout, now it's my time. I got out of prison at the
Perfect time.
Got out, I was fucked up, bitch.
Coming down in the sky.
It's gon' pay off. Crying every day, can't take no days off. No days off. Running around the city in a brand new coupe. I got a brand new coupe. Running around the city with some brand new juice. I got a bad bitch too.
What's happening, TT? Shit's like this straight cook the motherfucker.
Yeah. So we was at the gas station today. I told the bros like, last one home or a dub. You know what I'm saying? We all around in foreign, so that shit's super.
Is this because I'm already proficient with?
Kind of felt like I made it for a change. Let's walk through. Lamborghini truck, big Dre in the cut. Bro, I'm Bentley up behind me. Know what's in my place. Doing 90 in a 35 like don't give a fuck. Aventador, I let Lil' Q them drive. Make sure y'all don't hit nobody. I can't lie, this rap shit got us living like we hit the lottery. Crip been knocking niggas out one punch like he got in the boxing. I been flying state to state for drip, I done got in the shopping. Every other day is something for
I found the line. Elemental Cleaver. Get money. Maybe that was supposed to be strength. What's this shit? Get him out.
I've got a long road ahead.
Action, not reaction.
Okay. Pretty balanced, I think.
Let's move.
The pride of the gate.
England's breeds madness. Won't stop me yet.
Where am I needed?
Attention!
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. Still alive. So that's progress. Can't slow down.
well.
Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch! You see that blighter go? Swallowed whole by the shadow curse. Bet he was pure tasty. You're the true soul we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing. Right you are. Go through and talk to Kansif. He's been waiting. Anything for a true soul.
Look, I got faith. I just got common sense too.
True soul. An honor. Did you bring the lyre? We were told to expect a true soul. That Night Warden Minthara will
Liar.
send someone with her lyre to summon a guide through the darkness. I admit, I'm surprised the true soul does not know this. Where are you headed, exactly? I fear neither of us are traveling, then. The darkness here is murderous. The only safe way through is with a guide. Of course, you are free to take your chances if you wish. But I will be waiting here for the Night Warden's lyre. Minthara always carried it on her person. I assume she still does.
Unless someone swiped it.
There's the Absolute Wills.
Ain't like we got my...
Send me pics before they hit the gram. I give a captions. Shout out to you if you out here trying to run your bag up. I'm switching my swag up. I'm turning up the volume. I've been in the cut. I think
We
it's
should
time to
bloody
drop
well
the
hurry up
album.
then.
I'm gonna do
I
whatever
swear
I
the
want.
shadows are getting closer.
Never let them X me out on militant like Malcolm. They was acting like I need them. Did this shit without them. I can really take it there, but that shit ain't about none. Saving more than I'm spending. I'll be ready if a drought comes. All of us got fine sides.
I'm supposed to wait.
Just the dark.
I hope all is when I never been no hater. I don't do that yet. Tennis chain getting tangled up. They know they can't hang with us. Multiply and add it up. Put it in their face. Ain't no stopping. I've been going hard. Gotta get it while it's great. Ain't no problem we can't overcome. I charge.
Yes, you can.
I've been out here. She be low key stalking me. We live like the mafia.
And you ain't? You know what's out there as well as I do.
I'm not nothing like them, that's for real, for real.
Where?
I shot out like them, that's for real, for real. I earned all my
You
stripes.
bow or you break. Moving in. Blackets will be done. Onward. Minor hindrance.
Ooh, Cosmic Omen ability check. Grant your allies a plus 1d6. Fucking hell yeah. I mean, I don't need it.
Worth examining. Darkness is cursed.
Dumb bitch.
Same here. I feel.
Oh.
Breathe deep and move.
She'll sell her soul for some cheap purses. Sleeping giant woke up and resurface. Woke up in the Maybach with push curtains. When I'm fucking him, he'll go.
Gorgeous sweat. All the lovers.
Kicking shit with P.
King
Bro, no,
speak
he'll
on
cat.
no
Riding in a cat. Red key. Go and check the stats on OG. Yeah. Straight out the jungle, survivalism must. I want to achieve my package stuff cut. I'm about to leave. She come and touch me up. Got her own business account. I'm the plus. I'm out in Vegas. On my hip, 300K to try to disappear. I really made it, I used to work a flip. I ain't gonna play, come through dunking.
Bones, rusted weapons. A great battle was fought here.
An extra vicious one, I think. No one buried their dead.
Exactly the sort of battle I live to fight. And the sort made even more thrilling. A dead Githyanki.
The corpse may hold something useful.
I'm working my move on and give a curve. I'm putting a spoon on. Out in Saudi, I'm pushing a Virgo.
Something's wrong. I feel weak. Drained.
Enormous for a toll house.
Same here. I feel cold.
Wish I would've knew that shit, I would've been lit. Swear to God, since I was 17, I've been hood rich. I be at James Harden House, I'm all in Houston in the mix. I'm talking about spare time in New York, I buy flow seats to watch the Knicks and I don't even know no players. I just want to show off my new drip and put my chains in layers. I might just stand up and go crazy, someone make a layup. And we ain't squashing shit for free, you niggas gotta pay us. You niggas better pay us. Yeah, no, he might not beat it, I told the lawyer go for a life. I don't gotta sell drugs no more, bossed up, got plenty business. Run around that lamb truck, I wreck this bitch, it ain't renting. Giving out my respect, get respect in every city. Niggas
Let's get in.
but I came back through the slums and did it. Fucked around and got plugged in, I'm biting down red rich.
While I'm at it.
My little brother business, just know that they give millions. Press the button right there.
The pride of the gate. Keeping pace.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
She calling more friends, my word or none, ain't lying.
I guess we're waiting. Sapient Wakiano. Wakiano. Yeah.
What you wanted? Man, there's nothing, mommy. I'm not being funny, yeah. I shoulda knew you was gon' wreck the day you told me. 100 racks and all dubs, it ain't no folding me. I ain't no puppet, ain't with nobody controlling me. I go LeBron when it's crunch time, it ain't no holding me. Got a Maybach Benz truck, I'm tryna buy one. I told her, shawty, just let bygones be bygones. Tell the feds, get out my dick, I don't gotta buy guns. They got the right one.
You're jumpy. And you ain't? You know what's out there as well as I do.
Don't you believe the Absolute will protect you? Or is your faith waning?
I got faith. I just got common sense too.
Little Bean not eating enough fiber?
The guide will see us through the darkness.
Wish he'd bloody well hurry up then. I swear the shadows are getting closer.
Chance off of rapping and venting. Drugs and good, but my whole hood infected up. Want it all, I can't settle for less than. I provide for you, never lie to you, keep you out of the mix, baby. You will
Stay here then. See if you like the shadows any better.
A couple insecurities, I even fell in love with all your flaws. You know I'm always working, but I answer all your calls. Ain't no hidden motives, I be doing it just because. Got me wide open, we've been vibing. A couple insecurities, I even fell in smile, the cute as your eyes, look like they from heaven. Your body, I'll do the honors if you let me. They all can say I'm a dog, but they don't regret me. Ferrari, the SM90, you can't catch, you'll die right there when you try it. Don't chance me, fuck all of them niggas all in your text message. I'm rich, I'm way cooler, I'm not flexing, I'm always thinking about money, I can't help. If it happens, it's meant to happen, I can't stress. In Dubai with some super fine shit.
You can be right unkind. You know that?
Hugs and kisses when we get back to Moonrise then, yeah?
I know you've been wanting to the world, we can go anywhere. If I fuck with her, gang shit, Chanel girl. If you go tap my name, you a mess, girl. I provide for you, never lie to you, keep you out of the mix, baby, you will never be involved. Got me wide open, we've been vibing, a couple insecurities, I even fell in love with all your flaws. You know I'm always working, but I answer all your calls. Ain't no hidden motives, I be doing it just because. Got me wide open, we've been vibing, a couple insecurities, I even fell in love with all your flaws.
Ain't you worried about the shadows?
No, because I ain't a little coward.
Yeah. No. Me neither.
They might have a lot to say, but ain't gon' never face you. You gotta learn and embrace it, don't let it break. It's hard as hell trying to make it, even harder saving it. Started off in a trap house and took it major. Got a gangster trying to fuck us off. So my whole life squad, putting all my hundreds up, only using my company card. Should've spread the bullshit, won't speak about the better part. Took it from a block to a 200-foot yacht. Everything good when it's good until it's not. Got my mind on my money, I ain't thinking about no thought. Supposed to be keeping low key, this bitch tryna get caught. She knowin' if she get seen, I would pee and take a stalker. Had to get outside my comfort zone, I'm on it, now I'm focused. I was starting to feel stagnant, I had to switch the motion. 200 and Chanel, how the fuck she ain't gon' post it? I hit her in a Rolls Royce one time and then I ghosted her. I'm overly the coldest. Streets getting colder and colder. 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 Brody down and lost his marbles, taking purse, I helped him shake back. Cut told me he ain't never getting no job, he rockin' face tag. And my other cousin caught 2 homicides, I really hate that. Trying to get away like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Give a damn if I'm rich, I give you a loan, I want it paid back. Lately I've been on business time, got a driver in a Maybach. Niggas supposed to be gangsters, posting like bitches, man, I hate that. I'm a prodigal, probably know how to
Just the dark.
My little niece and my nephew, them got their college funds took. I'm a practice where I master it, I ain't depending on no luck. I was going through some stuff and didn't wanna rap, I almost said fuck it. They been patiently waiting on me, I gotta turn them up. Streets getting colder and colder. Streets getting colder and colder.
You're jumpy. And you ain't. You know what's out there as well as I do.
Anyone else pops out unannounced, I'll feed them an arrow.
How you manage to get everything you want and still ain't happy? Half of me done died, the other half alive. I'm trying to balance it. Said if it's worth something to you, then it's worth the challenge. Crashing out for nothing don't make no sense, I've never understand it. I got rich, but I got love and still on dope, that shit be damaged. Know my action gon' affect, that's all I'm thinking for the family. Don't know we got something to talk about, but he don't wanna call me. I gave everything up for this shit, I gotta go to party. I did everything for that little bitch, she played it, left me hard. I know they
Free best be ready to guide us when it's time.
5 in the morning, just me and a Rari, don't know where I'm going. Think about all this shit, honestly, I don't know how I be doing. Can't be vulnerable, who I'm gonna talk to when I'm going through it. Am I delusional? Keep telling myself that it's all good. All I know is survival and dollars, I come from the hood. Can't be fucked when there's nothing at all, they couldn't if they could. Know the rules of this shit, it ain't good if it ain't on the wood. All I got is my word, if I told you I got you, you're good. Ain't it crazy how they tryna play me like I ain't the one? Never said it, but you know without me, this shit
Someone
would
out
be
there.
done. I got fans on my trail, they be tryna connect me to dumb shit. I got lawyers behind me, I'm ready to tell them, come on. I'm a gangster, I'm ready whenever, forever, I'm on it. Throw them down, I still feel it inside of my chest and my stomach. Even my mama be asking me where's the album we want it. Had to get on my business and tight on my mental, I'm coming. Niggas be disrespecting me, respect me. Like I ain't the one who gave these niggas the motive to get up and get it. Okay.
You can be right unkind. You know that?
Oh, hugs and kisses when we get back to Moonrise then, yeah?
And you ain't. You know what's out there as well as I do. Yeah. No. Me neither. Don't like all this quiet.
I liked it just fine.
Don't fancy following that leggy nutter again.
Stay here then. See if you like the shadows any better.
You can be right. Ain't you worried about the shadows?
No, because I ain't a little coward.
Yeah. No. Me neither. Don't like all this quiet.
Just fine.
God is telling money will treat.
Cook that shit up, Quay.
I wish he'd bloody well hurry up then. I could swear the shadows are getting closer.
I took the hard away like on the red. Shout out the doctor, keep giving him man. I got the streets in the law like some dread. Right on the back of that bill like some kid. Running this shit, they should cut on my leg. Had to play a little smarter, I'm using my head. Straight out of school to the streetway instead. I'm a little doorway, I want me some bread. I'ma shoot at your body, won't aim from your neck. I just get that on the floor to pretend. It ain't a big one, but damn it, it's big enough. I just came home from the can, I'ma lit it up. I reel the game when you see me, I throw it up. I just spent 300 racks on the miniature. Screaming out gang, 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 gang. I do this shit for the game.
What was that? What was what? Nothing. Just the dark.
They say you get money, you change. I got the money and stay the same. I'm trying to stay in my lane. Gotta maintain, can't go bad, bro. Gotta stand tall, won't be in no fold. Drop top bitch, trying to keep it in a row. Ain't signing no deal, ain't selling my soul. Gotta run it up fast, my mama getting old. $100 million nigga, gotta reach my goal. Got the hood on my back, still throwing up foes. Say the act getting long, still pouring up foes. I put a sense to be constantly. I let the fuck on your hoe on the balcony. I got them trees and I got me some broccoli. All color money, this shit like Monopoly. Can't get it dripping, no need for you watching me. Run my rest up and I moved out of poverty. Keep me design.
You're jumpy. And you ain't. You know what's out there as well as I do.
I'm so glad I made it through the rain. They don't wanna see a nigga straight. They don't wanna see I'm gonna pay. Took a long time, I had to wait. On this penthouse, a lot of space. A lot of hundreds coming our way. Bustin' down, split it with it. Screaming out gang, 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 gang. I do this shit for the game. same. I'm trying to stay in my lane. I used to sleep on the floor for a mattress. Getting evicted, that shit was embarrassing. My mama didn't have it, we made us a pallet. I had to share with the roaches and rats. Keep getting money, these voices keep telling me I went to prison, it made me a better man. I can't get no job, I got too many felons. I've been on probation since I was like 17. I got me some strikes in the hood like a referee. I used to walk into school with that fire on me. I'm getting money, ain't really got time to beef. I don't know why these little bitches be lying on me. I'm in the jungle for real, where them lions be. I'm going A shit, they calling me Willie B. Niggas be saying they gon' rob me, but we'll see. I'ma make every nigga with them feel me. Screaming out gang, 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 gang. I do this shit for the game. I didn't get in this for fame. Nigga ain't taking my chain. I'ma stand firm on my name. They say you get money, you change. I got the money and stay the same. I'm trying to stay in my lane. Run it all up and stay the same, yeah. I'ma run it all up and stay the same.
Soldier sweat. Or the lovers.
King Charlie, speak on it no further.
I will not change for shit. I got my name.
Anything of use?
I will not change for shit. I got my name for this. I will not change for shit. I got my name for this. I will not change for shit. I got my name for this. Run it all up and stay the same, yo. I'ma run it all up and stay the same. Gotta be the odds, I'm tryna blend in. Hit that boy so many times, he make me in it. Fear God pants on fear man. Pull up in the old school of 50 in the rear end. Big dog. Taking chances, getting packs, I'm tryna get them back. I watch the law take my bro, I'm tryna get them back. I pray to God and I don't have to get nobody wet. Ain't getting into that. I try to tell them fast. What's the chances that you run you up a couple mil? And you really come from sleeping out of projects? What's the chances that you run you up a couple mil? And you too man, catch your body. I got it the worst. Ain't had to rehearse it. Make me who I am, I'm getting bang, I'm breaking
What's that? That's odd. The flame won't go out.
A spell, clearly. I can't say I'm familiar with it.
Rest in peace, my friends. I hope a better life awaits you.
Let's have a look.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
I have something to ask.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you?
Just cut me off and she won't even let me know the reason. She probably wanna huddle messy, hating ass friends being evil. Ain't stressing about it, she'll come around when she wanna eat it up.
A fellow druid. She will want to meet you. Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me. Come. Jahira!
like a kid again. They thought I got lucky last time, fuck it, I'm back on that shit again. Her last bag was a crocodile, Kelly got it chocolate to match her skin. I just gave bro 100 pounds of wham, told him tell the city is in. Majority of the time I ain't by these niggas, I ain't with all that liking and shit. Money over everything, try to stop wins and wears. Youngins out here wildin' with no guidance, all they care about is who they kill. I was trying to keep that shit in order, it got harder cause I'm never there. It's a better life I have.
Through the grapevine?
I know how it feels, spin the opposite, feel way better to count a million. I come from the bottom of the bottom, I shall right up through the fucking ceiling. Everybody lit, can't put that file.
Absolutely.
Soon as it pop, bro, pull that file.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
People, they see how we coming, think we ghetto until they trick and tell them I'm their hero. Flight attendants say I look familiar. Crack a smile, tell her it's a small world. Oh, that's your bitch, that's my hoe too. We gon' share her, call her our girl. Real street music, I ran that field. If you can hit that, then she ain't my girl. Get your lip back, come step in my world. Two bitches on the same itinerary, same flight, same hotel. They don't even know each other yet. One of them don't say nothing, other acting do it.
More.
What you doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss about thieving either. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible? What in the hell is that thing? Congratulations! You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Might be knocking around here, right? Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
Here. There's more where that came from. Wish we had stone or steel.
Your Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
I like that shit was childish. Funeral homes and trial days nowadays, that shit be crowded. Posting guns, them bitches ain't getting used, them niggas cowards. Niggas run away to show they fake, them niggas sour. I be googling Von pics every day, just check my browser. Bitches high as niggas nowadays, they fuck for hours now. The hoes ain't come outside back in the day, they fuck for thousands now.
Oh shit. I want these so
Take care now. If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me. Cheeky. If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
I like that shit was childish. Funeral homes and trial days nowadays, that shit be crowded. Posting guns, them bitches ain't getting used, them niggas cowards. Niggas run away to show they fake, them niggas sour. I be googling Von pics every day, just check my browser. Started young, I seen a lot. Check it in, no, you don't want nothing, that shit mean a lot. Ain't nothing home for us, ain't the block, that's all we got. Told the murder, people grab that number down in hip hop. These ain't in the game, and this shit real like Big Tupac. Patrols got you feeling like you got something to prove. They gon' have something to say, lose. To my youngest, I hope y'all know getting a life sentence ain't cool. I tell everybody just know what you doing when you do it. The scripts ain't what it was, they fucked it up, this shit is done. Young niggas run the old heads out the way. Ones who had the plug, they got the restaurants and clubs now. Niggas don't want money, all they care about is done. In order to win the war, you gon' have to have your funds right. Used to be 100 deep back then, we had fun nights. 40 in the jail, 20 break, the rest lost their life. I had 2K to my name, I gave 1,000. Bro got 20 years, he said for like 1,000. She finna get her OnlyFans and charge 1,000. He wanted 2K for a drink, I gave 1,000. Told you my word.
What's the story?
I told you my word 1,000. I told you my word 1,000. I told you my word 1,000. My heart was pounding, as crazy as it sounded. Nigga I used to fuck with in the hood, let me drown it. Went to jail, ain't even have a bond, I gave him thousands. Being bitching over pics, I like that shit was childish. Funeral homes and trial days nowadays, that shit be crowded.
Defender of the people.
Ain't getting used, them niggas cowards. Niggas run away to show they fake, them niggas sour. I be googling Von pics every day, just check my
Blackets will be done.
What a charmer.
Sharp as ever.
Come on. Fuck. No.
Megan looking.
The hero at heart.
streets, but I got a little sense, but I had to go with no brain. No brain, ain't worried about you. I'ma do what I do, and I do my thing. Got $250,000 in it. New era, I'm a dope boy. No cap. I'm living my best life. Just love the dealership. No tag. If we opposite, it won't work. It won't last. Get the opposite knocked off. Toe tag. Ain't been home in a month. Got my whole man. They need me in the trap, but I can't go back. I jumped on the port with $100 slab. I got M's in the bank.
Take care now.
Every vibe I ever shot my shot at. Called it. Everything you ever see me riding.
Oops.
Big dog status. I ain't got a self drug.
Blade at the ready. Time for a chat.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through.
From the streets, but I got a little sense, but I had to go coop no brain. Ain't worried about you. I'ma do what I do, and I do my thing. When you rich like this, you don't check the forecast every day it's gon' rain. Yeah, made a brick do a brick, ain't whip up shit, this pure cocaine. Yeah, from the streets, but I got a little sense, but I had to go coop no brain. Ain't worried about you. I'ma do what I do, and I do my thing. I'm trapping and rapping again. Whatever I do is a trend. I'm a hunt that hard. You should stand on the block. I was selling them 3 for the 10. All the losses I took, I had turned them lessons. I know that I'm due for a win. Put a B on the front and a B on the back. I just have to re-Roberts the Benz. If you ain't have emotion and all of your pockets ain't poking, don't call me a friend. We do not go together, but that's my little partner. And shoot at the slaughter of things. People rise, but got it, father, watch them Bugatti and big in the bitch. These little rappers be thinking they up one because of these bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my blood. If I tell you, my little brother, little Baba, he can't sleep. I tell him to get you the devil. I don't like by the girl, they be on your business. They might as well call us a gun to a hell of a little from now. She won't in the middle of the day. I know in the front car. I'm the least in the blood. My mama ain't working no job, so I gotta go hard. You going no that way, ain't getting nothing for you, man. That be the worst part. You know that she got water and I call my little mermaid. I tell her she work for me. If I love her, I come to fight for her while they can't get my teacher got hold of me. These young niggas been rapping on me. They whole life don't compare me to those niggas.
Yo, what up, Connor? I need that. Carrying capacity exceeded. Wait, what? This weighs like 5 million pounds. Okay. You love the streams? Oh, I appreciate it, bro.
Baby Gucci scroll up. Switch it up and I went global. Can't play around, I had to grow up. Take out my neck, hell of a glow up. These niggas capping, that shit blow up. My dog rapping, hope you blow up. I need my chicks without no hold ups. I put my city on my shoulders. I told the truth in every story that I told them. I fucked around and showed them. All of my books got that new car smell. Don't get it twisted from the apartments, I just pop well. Don't fuck with him, that nigga flossing him no voicemail. Catch up with him, push up on him, tell him how I feel. Made myself a millionaire, only took a year, dog. Think about what I've been through, I can make a tear fall. Late night with them young niggas, could've killed y'all. We don't do that internet beef, and that's what bitches, dog. I went on the space, so they hatin', they ain't gonna dog. I can make your bitch eat my kids every drip drop. I come from the trenches, we can't come outside and feel frost. I done came so far, sitting on the floor watching the tail ball. All the baby Gucci scroll up. Switch it up and I went global. Can't play around, I had to grow up. Check out my neck, hell of a glow up. These niggas capping, that shit blow up. My dog rapping, hope he blow up. I need my chicks without no hold ups. I put my city on my shoulders. I told the truth in every story that I told them. I fucked around and showed them. I put my all into this shit. I worked so hard to get my wrist. It broke my heart, but I didn't quit. I had the ball with no assist. I got them all on my drip. Oh, with this move. gon' get flipped. Yeah, I had to hustle for a meal. Yeah. And now I'm hustling in him. Yeah, Gage I can D200 years. Whenever they call, I let them hit. Them lawyers think I gon' lift they spirit. Them niggas know I keep it real. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like the Lord giving down on me. I work so hard, but I can't stop they pen on me. I try to call her, she can talk when I'm a friend on me. I see through all in my life, flawless, no lens on the scroll up. Switch it up and I went and glow up. Can't play around, I had to grow up. Check out my neck, hell of a glow up. These niggas capping, that shit blow up. My dog rapping, hope he blow up. I need my checks without no hold ups. I put my city on my shoulders. I told the truth in every story that I told them. I fucked around and showed them. Some call it crazy, have a ticket on some earrings. Had it for a decade, had a plug when I was 16. PTSD, I ain't sleep, so I don't got dreams. Two things I ain't running out, this money and this lean. Two things I care about, my family. Supposed to keep it on the low, but why you scream? Ballin' like the playoffs, I'm trying to get a ring. Penthouse in Miami, pretty vibes wildin' out like they work for Nick Cannon. Tell that bitch to have a seat, I know that she can't stand it. Tell them boys to fuck them out, ain't got no understanding. Legend in my neighborhood, for real, free Shannon. Keeping my composure, I'm on chill, I can't panic. They say I wouldn't make it past 2 years, but I managed to. You supposed to go with how you feel, I'm not mad at you. She wagging matte blue, she get my rocks off. I buy her go yard, fuck all the time, but still act like I don't know her. I heard that pressure burst price, I come so hard. Why y'all on my dick, you know that's your whole job. Ain't worried about nothing, everybody they own boss, we all getting this money. Call it what you wanna call it, I'm one of the owners. I could've exposed you, brody, but I ain't gon' talk about it. I was in the trap too, I fucked on my set too. Most of that shit cap can't go for that, you say it's facts, prove it. Plug had us on the standstill, but now we back moving. They thought they was winning till I enter, now they back losing. Brody in prison on an iPhone, getting tattooed. I don't know who told you to come for me, that's a bad move. I ain't in no space with no company, I'm in a bad mood. Only thing I gotta abide by is the cash rules. If you think I ain't running this money up, you a damn fool. Tryna count my pockets, my net worth ain't on no damn Google. $50 million in a year, if I'm lying, shoot me. $500.
Take care now.
I'm on my grind, stupid. I've been fucking her and her best friend. I'm in a group text. They done made you mad, get in your bag. That's how you supposed to do that. Everybody got 100 guns, they know what not to shoot at. I'ma get this guap until I'm done, bro. I can promise you that. I was on the block when shit was lit for real. Where the fuck was you at? Never drop no sock to hit a bitch for real, bro. We don't do that. We the one that's really out here pushing, bro. I thought you knew that. Come through in that what a name. Everybody look like who that? She get my rocks off. I buy her go yard. Fuck all the time, but still act like I don't know her. I heard that pressure burst price, I come so hard. Why y'all on my dick? You know that's your whole job. Ain't worried about nothing. Everybody they own boss, we all getting this money. Call it what you wanna call it, I'm one of the owners. I could've exposed you, brody, but I ain't gon' talk about it.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
I've been working hard, I've been grinding. Fucking on my profit, don't need diamonds. I knew I said perfect timing. I had to found it and I found it. I just upgraded my bitch, bought a designer. In the hood, you tryna find her. Me and my niggas, we be ballin'. We gon' go get it regardless. I've been in the churches, I've been grinding, tryna get it.
Ever believe this?
Tryna run me up a ticket. Staying on my 10, ain't got time for you bitches. I've been ballin' hard, ain't gon' fall off my pivot. I don't play around with these niggas, don't waste time with these niggas. I need mine and I need it for sure. Fuck me if I'm riding for them niggas, I die for them niggas. Every time you see me throwing up foes.
Yeah.
I be tired, I be sleeping, ain't gon' lie. I'm a headache, I can't help it, I be pulling up foes. I just got them in, got them gone. I hit all off a phone, I think it's time for us to get a new load. I've been working hard, I've been grinding. Fucking on my pocket, don't need diamonds. I knew I said perfect timing.
making me sweat.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. When they get home, burning through our road. So just about do. About? Shouldn't hang around too long,
All right, what now? Can't give up now.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Bombas stay.
Blood, this is heavy. 2 steps in,
Keep
you're
going.
likely to become some dagger's new sheep.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
Hey, it's Darren. Let's say hi.
Hi, Dan.
I wonder how it looks like that.
Karlak, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, 2 things. Good news and bad news.
Running up this money been a breeze. Flew in, she fucked me till she leave. She didn't fell in love, I'm selling dreams. I done fell in love with buying jeans. Hate I found the love for sipping lean. Girl got faster than a demon. Gucci wagon with put baguettes in my AP. I ain't playing on my day.
The good news, obviously.
I only need 1 more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to
touch people.
Exactly.
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing.
Hang on. I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please. Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no 2 ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that will let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Different kind of bags, I got choice, and I got the swag for a lower ticket. Think I'm hearing voices in my head saying kill him. No, she'll forgive me. I'm one of the real ones. Really from the trenches, turn $1 to a nickel. Baddest of the baddest, guess I got a way to pick them. Then we smash it, then they go to playing victim. I don't know what happened, all I know is he got hit up. I'ma need a napkin, chain dripping.
That means we get to fuck, right?
All right. This shouldn't take long.
Win, I never give up. Oh.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
only one way to find out.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, get the fuck out.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours.
Yeah, you already said that, Rich.
I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. I get I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but...
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind.
Yeah.
Than this bloody tin box.
Yeah.
Thanks, Damon. Really, you've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Copper for your thoughts. Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Damon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Touch everything. Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse. Ugh. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too. Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we...
So...
Here we go.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's
I came back, got right to it.
a devil.
Is that demon don't do it? Seem to go my hardest when I'm going through.
Fortress, Moonrise Towers.
Double back.
And you're getting him out. Well, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting her priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
A doubtful Will catches his breath, but says nothing, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo! Fine, I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favour only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligations. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do you mind the shadows? They've been especially hungry.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere. Precisely. Exactly. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for. You will help me find him, won't you? Perfect! I knew you would understand.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Will does. But I just know there will be more to the story. There always is. It's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
Anyway, we're still fucking, right? Sword of God. Ooh. Hey, yo.
Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. Not just rot. I'd have to fight. One of those mindless blobs clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War. And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held. And
yeah. Top priority.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here.
This bitch. Bro, I'm trying to get some fucking tiefling ass.
I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the Grove. Not everyone would have helped. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I stole it from Blackith.
Right.
Her continued rule depends on it. As long as the Absolute exists, I am trapped within the prism. I can only control the power from here. We must make sure Blackith never gets her hands on the prism. Nor the Absolute. Unfortunately, they are both dedicating more and more resources to retrieving it. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not...
can put up a fight with not. Good man.
We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom. Don't wander far. Please. Be welcome. Have a drink.
Bruh.
Gods. To your very good health.
Ugh.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. A paralyzing agent? Oh, I do not think we're quite so far gone. Yet. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? But a river can flood and break its banks. If the parasite changes you, tries to break you, could you resist? Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Ketheric Thorn. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
I'm gonna go get a chopped cheese. Time me. Yeah, what up, baby? What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage.
Once Cedric is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
I appreciate your enthusiasm. Just be sure it doesn't make you leap before you look. Infiltrate the towers, and Ketherick's downfall begins.
Bruh.
What's more, you'll... with understanding the disease. Whatever meant to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.